Hi there.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, great. Very nice to meet you.
Let me give me 1 second. Nice to meet
Hi.
you.
Hey, nice to meet you. So I call you Rasish? Sorry, I
Yes.
couldn't pronounce the
No,
last.
that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I sent you email. You checked my email before?
Yeah, I did get your email. So it is with the all the basic information, right? The email that you sent. Is that what you're referring to? Or did you send something right now?
Oh, no. I will send you some information that we used for the project assessment because we need to know the basic information for your project first. But before we
Okay.
moving forward for this part, I possibly will introduce our company to you. I guess that you already checked our website and the information before, but I just give you a very short introduction about the company. Okay,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
yes, the company Fernandia was established in 2007, and we have been always doing the international business for so many years
Mhm.
from that point. So our market was like the North America, South America, Middle East, and almost all of the world. But our main market is in USA and Canada and Europe. We
Okay.
have many projects in France. So
Okay.
yes, this is the basic information, and we have our own factory, which is located just nearby our headquarter office, where we drive just 40 minutes, and we have
Okay.
our designing team. And today, later after at the end of our meeting, I will share you our office. I will share with you our designing team. We have concept design team, 3D design team, and engineering part department, and technical consultation department. So all of them will just consist of a whole team, the project management team, which because this project is kind of not a simple product. We call it project because we have follow up the whole process from the assessment, quotation, the design development, engineering, and shipping and installation, the after sales service. All this of a whole circle. So we
Okay.
have the whole team to support you. So this is the basic information of our company and all of the team. And also our products, I would like to emphasize the quality of the product because we doing the business with the Europe market, North American market. So all of our raw materials have passed the safety certifications for the STM, EN, TUV, all of these standards because that they're very strict qualities. So as far as from our past experiences and also the competition in this market will win our
Mhm.
customers from the highest quality of products and the service. This is our key point. And also we have the designing team. We have our foreigner designers, Chinese designers. They will work together to make their whole pack to be attractive and also their the products to be reliable and high quality. This is our, the competitive factors that we have always been seeking for. So this is just the simple introduction of our company. So because you didn't reply my email, and I would like to have your information.
Sure, appreciate that. This is actually very important to know, because at the end of the day, it's kids. So, and I have two kids of my own. So,
Oh, okay.
safety is important. So, I take them to such places. So, definitely knowing that, the equipment is safe, that is definitely one of the things that I appreciate personally.
So you have, sorry, because I have a phone call just now. So you have two kids and you take them to the parks and you like to have
Yes.
open parks. Did you have some previous experiences for operating such indoor playground?
No, this is the first time I'm getting into this, but I know the place where I live. It's actually there is a huge market for it because there are a lot of children, and all the indoor playgrounds that we have in this area is actually trampoline parks. So kids are actually going to get bored of trampoline parks after a certain time. So there is
Okay.
definitely some market out there, so which is not tapped by anyone. So I'm just trying to cash into that. That's all.
Okay. So your community is a lot of trampoline parks, which is just
Right, right. Those are all big franchise owned
oh.
yeah, parks, and it's it has its ups and downs. But when everything is a trampoline park, people would always look for something different, a different experience for kids, right? Because kids' attention span is just probably for a couple of times they will enjoy, and then after that they will just start getting bored of it real quick. So yeah, there is market. I've done my research. I've created a business plan. So it's pretty promising.
Okay, great. So did you have already list your location to open this park?
So I did submit my LOI. So LOI, letter of interest, has been signed by both landlord and myself. So they are actually drafting the final lease agreement as we speak. Probably sometime next week or week after next week, I'll get a primary lease agreement, the draft lease agreement for review. So hopefully in the next month, I should have a lease signed.
Okay,
Uh,
great.
yeah, less than a month, because I did not want to start reaching out to folks before I have a lease, because a lot of things can actually change when it is negotiation, right? So yeah, I've been negotiating for the past 7 months, so
Oh,
I'm pretty close to
so you
finalizing it.
did a lot of job for this
Mm.
before. You did a lot of job. So yes, so possibly you get this contract next month, but you already. Well, I think that possibly you have already get, because you know that you have spent 7 months to find the location and do a lot of research work for this. And I think that, have you ever going to do some research to some of our projects in USA?
Yeah, so I went into your website just to see, I think you guys have done a similar project somewhere in Texas, I believe, with the same theme. So I kind of looked at it. I went into YouTube, I looked at the videos of the place. It looks good. So that's why I kind of like the whole Wild West theme, because that has a lot of stuff. The standard equipment has a lot of stuff, and it actually fits the space that I'm looking at. So the space that I'm looking at is 10,000 square feet. So even after placing this, I'll still have some room for the birthday party rooms and things like that. So, and then I'm planning to put some claw machines and things like that in, and probably a small arcade area. So if I go with this, I definitely still have some additional space to accommodate all those things.
Okay, great. So you do you have the kind of the draft, the floor plan from their
Yeah,
landlord? I think that
yeah.
possibly you could share with me, because I need to know the conditions, everything, and I know the clearance height, and I will
Mhm.
know your planning. For you just mentioned that you will set up some party room, some function room, some the cashier, reception, and arcades games, right? And you will leave
Mhm.
a space for this indoor playground park for your
Right.
space. So
So
I
I can actually bring up my the drawing that I have. I can quickly show you what I have in mind. Give me 1 second.
so you'll send me in the WhatsApp.
No, I'm going to share my screen real quick,
Okay,
if
sure, sure.
that's okay.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. There is something going on with my internet. Um, it's weird. It's crazy. Okay, probably I have to. Bear with me for a second, please.
That's okay. No problem.
Almost. Yeah. Okay, I think I found it. 1 sec. So how do I go back to Zoom? 1 second.
you just there's the button that's at the middle of the Zoom. There's a share screen, and you just do
Right,
share
right.
screen. Yes.
I I found it. I clicked on the video stuff. I don't know what it did, but anyways,
Oh
so
yeah,
can you
great.
see my screen?
Yes, yes, great. So
Okay.
you do this charting by
Okay.
yourself?
So,
Okay.
yeah, there is a free online tool somewhere. So I kind of went in there and then tried to come up with something. So, so this big box that you see here, that is actually a 7,500 square feet space, 7,500 square feet. And this small box that
Seven
you see
thousand
here
five
is
hundred.
2,500 square feet.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I can
where
send
is
it to
the
you after
main?
this call.
Can
So,
yes? Can you send me
so,
this?
so everything. Yeah, everything that you see from here to here, it is 7,500 square feet. And the space between this and this, it is 2,500 square feet. Now, the landlord has told me not to take down the entire wall because this is a 123 feet long wall. So it is a big wall. So he doesn't want me to take down the entire wall because
It's
he
loading
thinks
wall.
since I'm new to business,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I mean the landlord is not willing to take down this wall. I mean this loading wall of this building.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a load bearing wall. It's not a load bearing wall, but still, since just in case if I go out of business, he doesn't want to take that risk to
Oh,
put that wall back in because it costs a lot of money for him to put the wall back in. So,
so how
so
many
that's why I
years
have to
for
kind of
your
configure.
yes? How many years for your lease contract with the landlord?
It is 5 year with two other 5 year options. So I got some pretty good time. So it's yeah, I can stay there for at least 10, 15 years.
Yes, yes, great, great.
So there'll be a big opening on this wall. So people are going to enter the facility through this side. This will be the check-in desk.
Yes.
And then there'll be a 15 feet wide opening here. Okay. So people can actually walk in
Yes.
through this space. And then I'm going to build the party rooms here and I'll put two regular doors on this wall to facilitate access to the birthday party rooms. Okay. And here is a big kitchen hood, but we need to block it off because it is again, this used to be a restaurant and they went out of business. But at the same time, it is a very expensive hood. So unless I'm successful in business, there is no point in putting additional money to contain the gas lines and things like that. It is fairly expensive to take care of it and get permits for it. So I thought, you know what, I'll just seal it off because if I'm not using that space, I just want to seal it off. That's
Yes.
and here is the two restrooms, men's room and women's room, and then this is where I'm planning to put the equipment in.
Oh,
All
yes. I
right.
see your original planning, but you know that you are based in USA and you have to in accordance with the IBC. You know the IBC, right?
No, I don't know. What is IBC?
National International Building Code that we need to leave 5 feet at least from the wall. So this equipment from the wall, we need to leave the 5 feet. Five
Isn't
feet.
it 3 feet?
I believe that is 5 feet. 5 feet.
Okay.
The equipment live to just behind the wall 5 feet. So this equipment cannot just leave
Right.
at the side.
Yeah, my understanding was it is actually supposed to be 3 feet, but if it is 5 feet, I can find out from the township
Yes,
because
yes.
different states have different rules. So I know some states have a 5 feet rule, but as far as I know, the township where I'm putting this business in, they have a 3 feet rule. But
Oh,
we'll see. I'll find that out because the
yes.
architect would know
Yes,
what is the
yes.
rule.
So this is very important because for the future operation, the local authority will just sometimes will check. So for the 90% of our USA customers, we will suggest them to leave the 5 feet. But yes, as you have mentioned, you need to confirm with the local authorities. This is very important. We have also talked to other clients. They don't have this requirements, even they are based in USA. So we need to, yes, this is the details that we will just confirm later. So this is screenshot.
So you're saying actually there should be 3 feet between the on this side too, or 5 feet here too,
Yes, 5 feet.
5 feet on from all walls.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So this is great. So you have your own brand or logo?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I mean, you have your own brand because you would like to have the theme park. Possibly you would have your logo and IP and you know.
Right. Right. So I do. So I've done some part of the design myself, and I'm actually bringing in another company to do some interior design and logo design and things like that. So those works are actually in progress. But now once the lease is signed, this building requires a variance. So variance because this is not a permitted use in that building right now. So I need to apply for a variance because the township, if the use as a play space is not approved by the township, then the township has to approve a variance, which they will. That's not a problem. It is just a formality to get through, and that can take up to 2 months, 2 to 2.5 months for the variance to get approved. So
Oh.
if I go forward with you guys, I can put in the order only after 2.5 months, but I have already negotiated 7 months of free rent with landlord, so I don't have to start paying the rent even if the lease is signed up to 7 months. So it's all fine. It's all worked out. So, but I do have a couple of questions for you guys. So the picture of the unit that you sent me two separate pictures. One looks like a toddler space, and the other looks like a bigger equipment, the one that you're seeing in this picture, right? So my question is that actually the toddler unit part of the actual big unit?
Yes, so let me explain to you. Yes, you have asked me the questions in WhatsApp. Yes, I have sent you the two pictures, but this is just for that theme. The theme that is typical theme that we were just because all of the theme parks that have so many customized decoration board. You know that, right? So many decorations which need to be customized. So we have certain types of themes that will give you to choose by. But sometimes not most of the clients they just don't want to have theme to be simple and function and durable everything. So they don't care about the function, the decorations. That will be okay. So because we have our own designing team. What I have shared with you is not just the final design for you. It's just a reference, and you could just tell me your ideas, which part you would like to have, which part you don't like to have. It's okay. We have our designing team who will do the design for you just according to your location specifications, because you know that the height, the clearest height, there's the vent pipe, the sprinkles, everything we need to avoid. So we need to know the usable clearest height, and so the same part that I have shared with you is just kind of conception for you to understand that we could create such theme park for you, but
Okay.
not the exact one as in your park because we don't know your park conditions, right? So it's just a
Yeah.
conception. Just don't worry about that. We have our own designing team. You just tell me what you would like because I would like to explain to you our designing process and in details. So after you have listed your location, or possibly because you said that you will get your lease contract next month, it's very soon. So during this period, we could discuss many details like which playing event you would like to have, which is the clearest height, and we could have the basic, the planning for that. And I will know totally your ideas about, for example, you would like to have the fiberglass slide, and you will have the tunnel, everything you will have, and then the rainbow lights, everything you would like prefer to have. This okay? I will just discuss with our designing team. I will just forward your ideas exactly what you want to have with our designing team. We have many discussions in our designing team, and we will assign the dedicated team for your project. We have
Okay,
the
it is a
candidate
20 feet clear height, just so you know. It's
20
20
feet.
feet. Hmm.
20 feet. It's kind of 7 meters, more than 6 meters, right?
I can tell you right now, 1 second. I'm bad with conversions.
It's 6.9. I know. I'm very familiar. 6 meters. We could say that it's 6 meters, and we will leave 30 centimeters. So that's the
Yeah,
usable centimeters height will
six
be,
meters,
yes, yes,
6.09
yes.
meters.
You're right.
Yeah.
So your centimeters. This is the usable height.
Hmm.
Okay, right, right. So your park will be 3 levels at most, 3 levels at the
Hmm.
most as you want, and we will, if you want to have theme park like that kind of, we will integrated some factors from that theme to your park, and also we will integrate your logo or brand into your team to emphasize that, to give their customers awareness of that. So in your park, will you have the toddler area, or you just have the ground?
Yeah, I'd like to have a toddler area.
Okay, great. And that's where we will have our designer to do the planning for you. Normally in the park, because you need to cater to the different age audiences, so we
Yeah.
need to have the toddler area, which is very simple normally, and then we have the main indoor playground. That's the picture, that is screenshot that you put in your CAD charting is kind of the main indoor playground, and this is for the elder kids, right? So
Right.
that this is the basic requirement I will got to know, and this is very important. And do you know that you already have a very good understanding of the timeline for all this project? I think.
Um, Timeline for the project. So that is actually one of the questions, because I know for you guys, because I've been actually talking to a few other vendors. So, yeah, so the production time technically, most of the folks actually told me is like 30 days. Then there is a 35 days shipping time. Uh, then installation would take another 30 days. That's what I've been told. So, but I just wanted to know what your production time is, shipping time is. Probably shipping time is going to be the same. Uh, how long will it take for installation? And do you have installers who can come to the United States? If they come, what will be the cost? So, for me, the takeaway from this call would be to understand, first of all, the pricing of the unit, then production time, shipping time, installation cost, installation time, and then the whole customs thing. So if you can actually touch upon those things, that would be great.
Yes, great. So normally our designing team will spend 1 week to finish the first version of the design, and we will revert to you, and we will listen to your comments, and we will do some tiny modifications. Then after your confirmations, then we will give you the final renderings for this project, and because we will need to present the design to explain to you, and then after that, we will come to, after your confirmation, we'll come to the quotation part. This part is just will relate to the equipment and also the installation. So because the sea shipping cargo, we need to know the exact weight and the volume, and they will be changed as time goes on. But it's almost like that. If you would like let me to confirm with our shipping agent, it's okay, I will give you the estimated sea shipping fee. So this will be the total amount for this project. The net equipment costing and installation, and also the sea shipping, right? And then after the quotation, I will give you back, and you confirm that we will come to the down payment period, and it's kind of a 50% of the equipment. So, and then we come to the production, and normally our production time will be 6 to 8 weeks. So because the company is in operation, we have so many orders that, so we need to queue up. Once you get the down payment, I will have our internal meeting with the factory director to confirm all details, to emphasize some remarks for your project. So this is going to be the production timeline, and then we come to the shipping. Yes. sea shipping during the end of this cargo shipping production. I will confirm with the shipping engine. We're preparing for the custom declarations, everything. And once the cargo is ready, they will just come to the container to pick up the cargo to the port, and then the ship will set up. And the sea shipping time from Shanghai port to your USA normally will spend 35 days, and the customer clearance will spend 5 to 7 days. And after that, because I don't know, possibly you would like us to do the DDU, the delivered or unpaid tax.
Yeah, so you mean the customs tax, right?
I mean that our local engine will help you to deliver the cargo to your destination directly. You don't need to go to the port to do the things by yourself, but
Right.
you
So
just need to pay
okay,
for the tax.
they'll be the customs brokers, and they will ship it from the port to my place.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. We because we have done this for many years. It's very mature for this system. So
Okay. So you have preferred partners here in New Jersey, I would
yes,
assume,
yes,
who you
we
work with.
worked with their partner engine in Shanghai, and they have their engines in USA. So we have been working for many years. They were
Okay.
very proficient at this part. So
Okay.
they will help you to deliver the cargo to your destination, and but they will once their cargo arrived at USA, they will give the notice that Rasish, you need to pay the tax. After you pay the tax, they will just deliver the cargo to your destination. And this is their shipping process ended. And then during the shipping time, we will try to prepare the visas for our installations, and we will arrange that because we will estimate, your cargo will possibly arrive at 20th September, and during this process, before the cargo arrived, we will confirm all the installation team. So then during this process, almost at the same time, our installation team will arrive at your destination, and they were doing the work. And before and during the process, and after and before, in the middle, and I will follow up the whole process. If there any problem and everything, I will just take part in the communications between you and the instant technicians. But do not worry about this part because we have the installation team that travel around the world all the time, all the year round. So
So
they
how
are
many
very
days does it
experienced.
usually take for installation to complete?
It depends on the area. It depends on the area. So for normally, at the most, for now, we have a very large project in USA. It's 2,000 square meters. It's not square feet, it's square meters. And we spent 35 days for 4 installations. But in your park, I guess that will be much sooner. But I will give you the relatively accurate installation teams and installation numbers for your park. After we come to the quotation part, I will know this process because our team will do an assessment.
So let me ask you, because this is important to know as a buyer, right? So let's say if I'm buying um, this theme, right, as you showed me, without, let's say, without any customization, right? Um, how much will I be paying? Again, I'm not going to quote you for it because I know it is all dependent on the design. Uh, what design I pick, what materials I pick, I know. I'm not going to come back 10 days after and say, hey, you told me 50,000 or 60,000 or $70,000. I'm not going to say that because it'll be different. I know that. But are you comfortable giving me a ballpark what I'm looking at?
I don't get a point. You would like to ask me about the pricing that I share with you? It's just the estimated costing for that
Yeah,
theme park.
estimated cost for the unit and estimated cost for shipping, because you know one thing,
Yes,
it can
I
be 3 containers, 4 containers, per container X amount of dollars. That is actually something that you can tell me right off the bat because
yes.
yeah, you've
Yes,
been
I
doing this
think
for so many
I
years.
will. I will. I will confirm with you later after our meeting because I need to check with because the theme park that we did in USA before. I think that I could get you a relatively accurate costing because we have done that before. So it's not just like the picture. And I have the real number, so I could give you the accurate number. So I need to confirm with you after our meeting. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, since that's exactly the point, right? Because since you guys have already done a same similar park before, it's easier for you to. Again, I know things have changed. You have to factor in probably inflation. Depending on the shipping port, the shipping cost might change because for Texas it is coming somewhere else, probably in Galveston, but here it is, Elizabeth, New Jersey. So I get all that variation, but at least
Yes.
um, because I have to do number crunching from my side because at the end of the day, to be honest with you, I'm looking for the most competitive rate, but at the same time, quality matters. And this is the first time somebody from China is actually scheduling a Zoom call and then trying to explain me the stuff because usually what they heavily operate on WhatsApp. If I ask them for a Zoom meeting, they'll just say, "Oh, what Zoom? No, we just communicate through WhatsApp." So this is definitely a good thing. I really appreciate that because having a face to talk to somebody that's important for me.
Yes, because I have explained before that in this project, in this business, the communication is very important because we need to figure out so many things during the process. It's not
Mhm.
like that you place order and you pay for the money, everything's just resolved. No, we will just do so many coordinations and so many, and also, yes, do you know because you have planned for this business for almost 7 months and you have a budget for yourself from your side because we know that we plan for business, we know the budget.
Yeah, there is overall budget for sure. Every business has to have a budget.
So it's
But
very important, right?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I say it's very important for.
Right. Yeah, the planning has been going on for more than 7 months. So 7 months is just basically for negotiating with the business. Sorry, the landlord. So my planning has been going on for way more than that. So I definitely have the budget in my head. And again, just like you said, right? Because nothing is actually kind of set in stone. It all depends on a lot of moving parts. So it all depends on what I'm getting out of it. If something you're suggesting, okay, hey, Ritesh, if you add this to your business, probably it'll attract more kids. I'll be open to those suggestions, right? Because you guys have been in business for such a long time, so you know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you can actually get me those numbers in terms of what was the price of that unit, what was the production time for that unit, shipping time, shipping cost, and installation time. That'll actually help me set that baseline, just to understand how long it took and how much money they had to pay. And then from that point I know for a fact, okay, you know what, I have X amount of extra dollars sitting with me to do additional customization or buy more stuff from you guys, right? That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes, but yes, but from our part, we to be very honest, it's just that not depends on the part that we share with you, and we want to know your budgets, not just like to judge you or everything. We just need to know the budget because we need to know how our designing team will put our product. So, for
Mm,
example, we know that some kind of product, for example, the slide, we have the stainless slide, which is very expensive, but the fiberglass slide and the plastic slide will be much cheaper. So this is going to be our selections and from the designing process. So we need to know your budget from the very beginning. This is very important from our side to get your project design to be approved because we are in the discussions and the evaluation and very sincere and honest with you. And if you tell me your budget and I know your area and I will know that this project is practical or it's just out of imagination. This is kind of I can
mhm.
judge from our side. So you just tell
Okay.
me of a number and I will know your height, I know your area, and I will know everything because this is the pricing is quite transparent. It's very
Mm,
transparent from nowadays. So we
mhm.
just but the customers, some of them just care about the pricing, not just care about the quality. And I cannot say that we are the cheap supplier. We are the supplier who is in the top competition of this industry, and we are one of the largest. We can say that we are top one or top two in this industry. So we care about the quality, and we want like to avoid the after sales maintenance of this, because you know
Mhm.
that in this park from the very first glimpse of this park, everything looks new and everything looks so good. But as time goes on, you will find so many kids playing in their side, so many problems will occur if the quality is bad or the quality is not very good. And we have so many customers in Canada, USA, that just doing the park 10 years ago, but now the park is still working. It's unbelievable. During the process, some parts is working, it's normal, but the whole park, the state, everything is very good. I can share with you the pictures because I have a customer from the Canada that orders from 2014. The park is still operation. So we just would like to offer, and I could give you the specifications. So when we're talking about the pricing, it's not just, oh, I think that your budget is no, it's not that point. We just would like to negotiate with you, tell you that the pricing, which part is which part. We just care about the quality so much, but we are not trying to, and also it's very important for us to assess that the project is practical. So we talk about the practical. So during the process, I guess that if we are lucky enough to get your project, so we two guys will always do some coordination and communication like that. That we will just, when your installation team will come, when the cargo will come, when the production is finished, and how can I order the hotel, how can I pick up from the airport, everything, just we two guys will discuss every day.
Okay. So for you to start off the design discussions, I need to send you the CAD drawings for the space, right? Okay.
CAD in DWG format, and we will know the size exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm working with the architect, so I don't know exactly when I'll have the drawings, but I'll have it soon. I'll get it out to you. In the meantime, if you can actually get these numbers, that'll actually kind of increase my confidence, next time when I speak with you, right?
Yes, great, no problem, no worry. So you don't worry about that. Oh, you share with me the information, and then later we will not close the order. No worry. It's just our, everything. We just have a good beginning, and then we can move forward as time goes on according to everything. So it's no worry.
Sounds good.
Yes. So I will, because I think that I have already have an understanding of your project information, and you already have some basic understanding of our company and our project. I would like to share you our office. I would like to share with you our designing team, okay?
Sure.
So you have other questions to put forward?
No, at this point we are good, I guess. I had everything in this piece of paper, so.
So you are effective. Okay, yeah. So I will use my phone, and I will, because now I'm using my laptop, and now I will switch to my phone. I'm not, I guess that is working, and then I will just to share with you my office, okay? Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see my? Okay. Okay. You still see me?
Oh. Are you going to call me?
Can you see this office?
Yeah.
Okay. So because the computer and the
okay, that's fine.
my
I see.
iPhone also. Okay. Okay. So this is one of our conference room. Okay. So I will come to the before my colleague is working. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Another conference room, and this is our reception part of our company, and we have the factory which is located in another city. And if you have any chance to come to China, I will drive you from our head office to our factory directly, because we'll spend 40 minutes to come. It's a small cafe. It's just the reception part for the colleague to have rest sometimes. Yeah, this is our decoration for the history, for everything that we just some timeline. Right. And also, I will take you to our sample room. Okay. Sample room is very small sample room. This is all the certificates that we have parsed for. This is TUV. This is TUV. Yeah, they have many certifications. So if you would like to check, I will send you the electrical one later. Okay. So this is the interactive part that normally they will turn on. They will have some lighting and music together, and some interactive. So this is going to be the flat samples, the safety rating, and this is going to be the PVC rate, small samples that we have to show. So this is the rainbow rate that we just hand opening by the workers, which is very comfortable, durable, safe for the kids. Have installed. It is colorful, and children think that it will be attractive. This is going to that the trampoline things, trampoline mat, the spring.
Right.
This is the trampoline padding, because we have worked with the bounce, and also we worked with the launch trampoline park. So we have so many trampoline park clients also, but our main business for the indoor playground, we have worked with the PIB, so many companies. So this is the anti-climbing rating, this is safety rating, and this older part, yes. This is the dinosaur and this kind of theme park decorations. Also, this is the rope courses. It's very large equipment that we did for the very large parks that we are suitable for the adults and the elder teenagers. And this is climbing boards. This is for the small kids, for the soft padding set. And this is for the, the surface is different, that it's soft, hard for the older kids. And also our everything is foam, it's fire retardant. So everything for the EVA mat, for the foam, for the PVC, all the fire retardant. So I will share with our designing team now, okay?
Okay.
So this is our office. Some of them, I would like to share with our designing team. They're all designers, can see their screen, they're working. All designing team here. And also, this is just a part of our company, and we have a lot of staff in another office. So I would just like to share with our designing team. So this is the basic information of our company.
Okay, yeah, sure. I appreciate that.
Okay, I think that you have already have a understand our company, and we could possibly keep touching WhatsApp for everything, because I know that this will be not so. The project will be last so long time, and we work step by step to pick up clearly for each step. Then we come to successful. Okay.
Thank you so much, Amy. Really appreciate it.
I'm Emily. This Amy is the company account. My name is Emily. Okay.
Emily. Okay, I'm sorry. So thank you, Emily. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a very nice talking with you. I think you
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.